if you just took part in any of that exercise, what did you learn about yourself? What did you learn about your health? What did you learn about my health? Alrighty, welcome back to our channel. How are y'all doing today? I hope you all are doing well. Okay, I like. I hope you're all having the kind of day that you deserve. Life is what we make of it. So, Most High God, please block anybody trying to interfere with this reading. Do step in and deliver your messages to we, your children. Thank you. So, I was about to do some shorts. I wanted to do some short readings so that I can inform as many people as I can, because as you can see, I do all the men and all the female 12 and 12 24 readings, so that way we're a bit more specific on getting the right message to the right people, right? And I went to do it just now, and instead I was led to all these decks, so I'm guessing that God had a different plan in mind, because I know that I was led to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me make sure I'm counting them right, because last time I counted them wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then I had these ones, because this is the deck with the different signs, so this don't count, I don't think. Because what I was gonna do is check to see which sign God want to talk to most. So maybe this is a reading for each sign. I won't be able to do all of them in this one go, I know that much for sure. But we got the male and the female, so these with the small V's, the thin V's, these are females, and when you see those with the thick ones, those are the males. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna shuffle the deck and see who needs their message. Well, who's gonna get their message first? Who God want to talk to first? Or who God want to talk to? I don't know where God is going with this. We're just following instructions and see where it leads us. Okay. Okay. I'm always unprepared for work. When I was a loctician, I was much better at being prepared for work. It's just a freaking lotion pot. It's always this that's missing. It's always you. It's because most of my decks I made by myself. So they're made out of like, well, there are things that happen to my hands too, that dry out my hands. But I feel like if I was using professionally made decks, my hands won't be so dry, you know. But because most of my decks are like proper paper, when I use them, it kind of takes any moisture from whatever is left from my hands. So then I can't really get to deal the cards properly. So I need an aid, which is where this comes in. So let's see. Okay, it didn't turn over, but I'm curious. Who is this Scorpio female? Whole bunch of energy. Let's see who God want to talk to. Maybe Scorpio female want to hear from God, but everybody thinks their burden is the heaviest. Let's see. Okay, so Virgo female. It's all about you right now. Okay, so we got Gemini male at the bottom of the deck. Gemini energy, twin energy, masculine. I'm hearing two-faced. Virgo female, are you being two-faced? Well, let's see what God want to say. So Virgo female, this is all about you. And the underlying issue, we got Gemini energy, and that I heard two-faced, okay? You know Gemini is the twins, two faces, two sides. Okay, so the first message to you. If this is not your message, leave it alone, okay? Even if you're a Virgo female, it don't mean that it's your message. You have to have some kind of idea of what the story is in your life so that you can put what you know with what I'm able to share with you according to what God tells me to share. So don't take every reading as if it's your own. You know, if you want to know if a reading is truly your own, you need to come up with a method of communication with the divine to know if this is actually your message. Because some of the details of our story, of our life story, we don't really know. So I may be telling you things that actually have everything to do with you, but because you didn't know there's something going on behind the scenes, you think that it's not your message. So when it comes to navigating oracle and tarot readings, it's best to have a mode of communication with the divine where you are guided to which readings actually pertain to you and your life. So I'm saying that to say we are all born under a specific sun sign, right? Whatever time we are born, that's called our sun sign. But the truth about humans is we can adapt any energy of the zodiac that we need to. Energy is transferable. We could transform into. Okay, so you may be a Libra sun, but you have reason to transform into Virgo energy, okay, to deal with a situation or a person or maybe a personal issue. This might be your reading even though you're a Libra sun or a Gemini, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. This could be your reading. Okay? Just because it says Virgo, it doesn't mean that you have to be born under the sign of Virgo for this reading to have everything to do with you. Okay? You could just be harnessing or using Virgo energy to deal with whatever situation this is that God's about to highlight in your life right now. So it might be your reading, because that's why some of the readers say Virgo sun, moon, rising, Venus, etc., etc., etc. Okay, that's how they put it. But the way that I see it is, it depends on what I'm dealing with. I can transform into whichever sign I need to, because that's how you stay balanced. Because you may be in a situation that calls for you to tap into your Capricorn energy. Are you not going to tap into your Capricorn energy just because you're an Aries? You understand what I'm saying? So, being Libra, I am actually a Libra. We are the only sign represented by an inanimate object, and we are also the scales. We keep the balance. So every Libra should be able to tap into every sign to keep the balance. That's a true Libra. Now, what's balance? You can look at balance from the negative aspect, but you can also look at it from the positive aspect, which is more rewarding. So it depends on what you stand for. What balance look like to you would depend on what you stand for. But even if you're any other sign of the zodiac, to be a complete person, a whole person, you should be able to transform even into a Libra if you need to. You should be able to transform into any energy of the zodiac as need be. That's when you know you've mastered yourself. There's a time for peace. There's a time for war. There's a time of abundance. And there's a time to know how to master lack. You see? But most people, they don't want the hardship of life. So then you deny yourself self-elevation and true self-mastery by running from problems. You're not supposed to run from problems. You're supposed to master them. You know, when they talk about the Illuminati and they talk about these 33 degrees and all these things, self-mastery and that's what it is. You can't love easy time and abundance and friendship and all these things and not love hardship, challenges, difficult times. If you only apply yourself when things are good, then whenever you get into a situation that's unavoidable, when things are bad, you're going to be new at dealing with the bad of life. And that leaves you at a disadvantage. Because now it's like your first level. But if you were going through life, facing the difficulties that life throw at you, then you would climb up the levels, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, all these things. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Yeah, good. So, what we got? This card flipped over. We got medication or solution. That's at the bottom of the deck. We got tart, promiscuous, or a lot of. So there's a lot of something going on. I imagine that's a lot of trouble going on. And that's why a lot of trouble, a lot of sickness. And that's why medication or solutions are needed. So these messages, it could be a spiritual thing or it could be a physical thing, and that's why I wrote those other words, because if someone is actually a prostitute, then they actually, the word tart is what really is to be highlighted in the reading. But if God is speaking to us about a psychological or spiritual issue, then the words promiscuous or a lot of, because a thought is, uh, I would say a female or a male. Most people would say it's a female, but a thought is a slut. It's a prostitute, somebody who has a lot of sexual desire. Okay, but this doesn't seem to have anything to do with sex at all, because the medication card talks about illness, needing a solution for illness. So there's some kind of illness, and it's a lot. Okay, it's a big deal. Whatever this medication is about is a big deal. So find out if this reading is for you. If you're tapping into your Virgo energy, it is for you. Okay. All right. So what are we doing? Okay. So we got the friends card making an appearance. Okay. Your support system, soul family, your spirit family, right? And that came out with enemies. Lord of mercy. So that's the problem. That's the illness right now. It's a psychological thing. Not, you don't know who you can trust. Okay. That's crazy. What's at the bottom of the deck? Huh. Mental health. So like I said, it's a psychological thing that you're going through right now. So Virgo, those of you in your Virgo, your feminine Virgo energy. So this could even be a man that's in his feminine Virgo energy. Okay. And what does that mean if you're a man in your feminine Virgo energy? It means that you are in a position right now where there's not much that you can do, because feminine energy is the receptive energy. Masculine energy is the go-getter energy. That's why men can come out in a as a feminine. Like if you see the Queen of Cups, it's not necessarily a female. It could actually be a man that's in his feminine energy, because he's just chilling. He's done all the work, or life is throwing him all type of situations that he can't do nothing about. So all he has to do is receive. And if it's a bad thing, overcome whatever he's receiving. Okay. So what we got going on here. So that's just to let you men know that just because it's a Virgo female card, it don't mean that it has nothing to do with you. You need to communicate with your ancestors or your spirit guides or your God or whatever you believe in, and figure out, let them tell you, sorry, if this reading is your reading. That is how you really navigate tarot and oracle readings. It's more than just your sun sign. So when I do the shorts, instead of just looking at your sun sign, you need to come up with a mode of communication with your whoever or whatever you put your faith in, to let them tell you which of these actually apply to you. It could be more than one. If you're a person who pay attention to life, this is nothing new to you. But if you don't pay attention to this and you're kind of new to tarot, this information is necessary for you to take in and consider and try out, because you be missing stuff. Because you may be in your Capricorn energy, or you may be a female in your Capricorn masculine energy, dealing with your love situation. You may be I should say, you may be a female Aries who is harnessing your masculine Capricorn energy to deal with your love life. But then you may be a female Aries who is harnessing your Virgo feminine energy to deal with work. This is a lot. You can rewind at the end of this and listen to it again. Probably do that timestamp thing. Okay, do the timestamp so you don't have to watch the whole thing to get what I'm saying when it comes to how to navigate these tarot readings to know which ones actually is your story. Okay. Okay, so back to you, Virgo, feminine energy. We got friends coming out with enemies. So enemies says opposition and saboteur. So right now friends look like enemies and some enemies just might look like friends. Okay? And that is playing on your fucking mental health. It's like, fuck it up. Oh, we got expect a miracle behind that. So there you go. There's some relief for you. And that's another message that's just popping out. Okay? So, medication, solutions. That's what this is all about to this problem. Okay. So now we got tantric sex, next level access, being well taken care of. Next level access is standing out in this reading. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Gold digger, moocher, beggar, user, opportunist. Okay, so that's the fake vibes. So somebody is around you, or it could be a group of people you should know, okay, when it comes to your story. But these people are around you acting like they are your way forward. They have the keys to open the doors to your next level, okay, of achievements. And the truth is, they're not there to help you. They're actually there to get help from you. Okay? So that's why the friends and enemies. So they pretend to be friends here to get you to your next level when really and truly they are vampires. They're here to suck off of whatever you got. So whether it's your intellectual property or actual property or money or your time or being in your presence, because the clout chasing or people thinking that they're affiliated with you or whatever. There are people around you right now who are posing as though they are friends or supporters. Okay, they're posing as though they can get you to your next level of achievement when they are actually there to make you get them to their next level of achievement. So if you didn't know, you are the powerhouse in this equation. Whoever you think is more important than you in this equation, you are mistaken. You are the most important in this equation. Whoever this message is for. You are the VIP in this equation. Okay? And people see that, but they have presented themselves as though they have the power to help you up. They present themselves as though they are the VIP, but they don't want you to know that you are the VIP. You are the source. You are the plug. So there are people around you wanting to use you for whatever it is that you have. But they don't want you to know that what you have is as special as it is, or what you know is as valuable as it is. They want you to think of yourself as less than. So you may be surrounded by people of high authority right now. They actually have positions. They're not more important than you. They're using their positions and the way they dress and maybe how much money they have or whatever to make themselves look like. But they're not. You are. They're here to suck off of you. if this message is resonating with you. They're here to mooch off of you. They're here to gold dig off of you. They're here to use you. Okay? They're opportunists. So you got something that they want. So you need to know that right now. So whatever it is that you got, you need to protect it. And you need to know who you are. You need to know yourself to know exactly how important or how blessed you actually are. And don't let people in their jacket and tie or their fancy big car or with their fancy big titles fool you into thinking that you are the one in need of them just because you don't wear the fancy clothes or you don't have as much money as them or whatever. There's something that you have which is very, very, very valuable, and these people don't want you to know because they want to be able to take it from you with ease without making you feel like you are as important as you are. You got what they need, but they don't want you to know that. So they're going to try and get it out to you in some kind of, what's the word? Like secret, covert. They're going to covert. They're going to be covert with how they get it out of you. Okay? Secret operations. Look, partner up, combine, join. They see they want to join you. They're going to invite you into their circle. Be the version of you that you want to be because you have something that they want. They need you, Virgo. Whoever is harnessing this Virgo energy is all about you. You are the star here. They want to partner up with you. And then we have heterosexual or one way, the way nature intended. See, you are a natural star. You are straightforward. You get the job done. But they don't want you to know. So these people are horrible. They don't want to give you your credit, but they want to be able to benefit from your gifts. Ew. Yeah. They don't want to give you your credit, but they want to benefit from your gifts, these gold diggers. So they're going to come in to you with smiling faces and their expensive tastes to fool you into thinking that they're bigger and better and more important than you. They are not, Virgo. You have what they need. And they don't want you to know. So if you're being invited anywhere, just know you are the star there. And you should stand up for what is rightfully yours. Don't let nobody use you. I can see people coming with their smiling faces. I see you get an invitation. It's because you have something that they need. If you decide to go, just tell them cut the fucking crap. Oh, that's why the Gemini energy was at the bottom of the deck. Two-Face. Yeah. These people can't be trusted. But now that we, the little birdies, whispering in your ear, you know what's up. So if you choose to accept, keep it straight just like they know you fucking are. Talk to them straight. Like, yeah, we all know why I am here. Okay? I know what you want. And I also have needs. So if you don't intend to give me what I need for what I have that you need, this conversation doesn't need to go any further. Because I am not for free. Told y'all this world is changing. Everything that's been going wrong is about to be put right if you take the steps necessary to make it that way. The world will not change if you don't put in the effort to change the situation. So you can either go into these people and let them use you, mooch off of you, become rich off of whatever the fuck you have, or you can keep your goods if they don't want to pay you what you ask for. And there's no question what a girl like me would do in a situation like this. Because I have what you need. And I have needs. I have demands. So whether this is a love situation or a work situation or a friendship or some kind of association or group or secret society, whatever it is, you got what they need, okay? You're harnessing Virgo energy. So what is Virgo energy all about? Virgo energy has a lot to do with work. Shall we take a quick look? Let's see. Virgo, how should we say it? Virgo traits. See, I don't know these traits by heart. I just be. Okay? That's how I live. Virgo traits. So it says Virgo is an earth sign ruled by Mercury, known for being analytical, practical, hardworking, and detail oriented. So you have the brains, you have the work ethics, you have the discipline to get the job done. You are the man or the woman for the job. Okay? And the fact that you're harnessing Virgo female energy, it means that this shit is like a breeze for you. It's super easy. Whatever this is that they need to do, it's second nature to you. That's why it said the way nature intended. One way. Okay? You were made for this. That's why they want you. So let's see what else they got to say. It says, often described as perfectionists, they are dedicated problem solvers who value organization, reliability, and helping others. Their strengths include intelligence and kindness, while their challenges include being overly critical and prone to worry. So, when you're in your scientific mindset, you're harnessing Virgo energy. When you're in your organizer mindset, when you're in your I'm getting shit done mindset, you're harnessing Virgo energy. Okay? And that shows you that at any point, any of us can harness Virgo energy, because as long as you're a person who cares about being responsible in life, okay, especially from a work perspective, but also from a health perspective, you have to be scientific in your thinking. You have to be deliberate in your actions in order to achieve the best result. So that's your Virgo energy. Okay? And I'm not going to do all the research for you people. I've shared enough with you about who this reading could possibly be for. So it's up to you to put in some of the work as well. Okay? Because stars come in all sun signs. Okay? So this is just talking to someone who is really good at something, and there are people who need your services. They need your intelligence. They need your input, but they don't want you to know that they need it. They're going to try to steal it out of you. Okay? Or smile it out of you. Charm it out of you. That's their intention. But money fucking talks. Time for the bullshit to stop. Or else don't give these people what they want from you. Because if you're going to be left with nothing anyway, then nobody gets anything. Why should you do what it is that they ask of you because you want to be nice? And then you're left with nothing. You're left exactly how they found you, except you have less access to what you need. If you're going to give these people what they need, you need to make sure that they're giving you what you need. And only give them what they need after they've given you what you need. So if you could get these people to pay your ass all your money, because they already know you're the person for the job, so they know you're going to come through. Get all your money first, not some. Or you can allow these people to play with you and use you, steal from you, and walk away laughing at you. It's your choice. Have the kind of day that you deserve. Got more messages. So now we got drugs. We got intoxicated, cloudy thinking or illusion. As by this is a psychological reading, I'm guessing it's the cloudy thinking or illusion. Dismantle. Yeah, so that's what you're gonna do. Dismantle that shit. Whatever they're thinking, don't give them the right to think it. We got patience or waiting. Mental health. Cloudy thinking, dismantle, and wait. So yeah, that's it's exactly what I'm saying about standing up for yourself. If you stand up for yourself, yeah. So get them out of their illusion, because these people feel like they could get what they need from you without giving you what you need. They already think you a sucker. Okay. So God says dismantle that cloudy thinking and wait. Happily. We haven't even seen what's at the bottom of the deck yet. But wait, they're going to come back. They're going to play hardball. They're going to act like they don't need you. They need you. They need you. They need whatever it is that you got. They need you. Okay? Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Be on your own. Take for yourself. These are my terms and conditions. If you want what I have, this is my demands. And leave them. They will be back. They need what you have. I don't know when they're going to come back, but they will be back. Wait happily. Be on your own happily. Go about your business. Okay? And don't be stressed and worried about what the fuck you don't have, because these people were hoping to get what you got from you and not give you anything. So you're not losing anything. Had you given them what they wanted, then you would be the loser in the situation, because they're not going to give you what it is that you want. They think that they could just fucking take it from you. It's up to you to prove to them no more. Even if they did that in the past, today is different. Yeah. So God is telling us the whole story through these flips. So I'm not gonna have to do the whole thing. Okay. We got uh the third card, promiscuous, a lot of what? Fear mongering. They're gonna try scare you into thinking, oh, we don't need you. So they might take a long time to get back to you. You are the golden goose, okay? If they don't get whatever they need from you, they're not gonna get it. Period. So you can bet your life, you could take that shit to the bank, they will be back. Fear mongering and war mongering. So look, these people don't even play fair. And this is why they were pompous enough to think that they could get whatever it is that they want from you and not have to give you anything for it. They tell themselves that they're sure that they can get whatever it is that you have. Whatever this is. And if they have to use fear tactics and war tactics on you, they are willing to do so. It's your business how you choose to proceed. You could choose to pray and let God stand with you and tell you what to do. Or you could try and do it on your own and lose. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We got it's a tranny card, but transsexual, like transform, transport. As this is a psychological reading, it's about transforming the situation. That's the underlying issue. They're trying to transform the situation. So they're going to use fear tactics and war tactics on you. If you choose to state your terms and conditions, they're going to refuse. That's where you walk away. So God is telling you how to go about getting the best out of this situation. That's what this is about. So you should be writing that shit down if you don't already know how to play this game. They want something from you that only you have. Okay? Only you can deliver. But they don't want to pay you for it. They don't want to give you your credit for it. They don't want to give you your recognition for it. Okay? God is saying, if you want to win, here's what you do. Go straight, no chaser. When they invite you or proposition you, tell them, these are my terms and conditions. This is what I want. And take all of what you want. Don't take some, because these people are not honest people that you're dealing with. Pay all the money into your account or whatever. And if you're smart, if you're really smart, you'll take that shit out the account before you really deliver and hide it somewhere else. But anyway, so when you make your terms and conditions, they're going to say no. That's what God wants you to know. They're going to say no. And they're going to use fear tactics and war tactics in order to get you to transform your situation or to transform the situation. They don't want to lose anything. They want to use you. Moocher, gold digger. Okay? Right. So that's where we at with it. So that's what they're going to try on you. So God is telling you what to expect. Let's see what's going to come next. Yeah. God said, just wait. Time. Keep saying no. Even if it's years, keep saying no. They need you. You have the upper hand right now. And you can only not have the upper hand if you give them that win. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Consistency. Consistently say no. I'll wait. Insist on having what you asked for. even if it takes years, there's nobody that's gonna come to fill your spot. They might get people that they think come close to your quality, and they will fail every time. Hold out. Do not give in. Whether this is in love or work or friendship or whatever the situation is, this person think that they got some kind of power. They only have what power you give them. They will only win this if you allow them to. And you're going to get the crappy end of the stick if you allow them to win. Hold out. Let your no be a no until your terms and conditions are met. And be happy. Be happy going about your business, not thinking about them. They will contact you. Okay. Yes. Because they're thieves. This person is trying to steal from you. This person is trying to steal from you. So you have to fucking put your foot down and let it stay there. So they know you're not the one to play with. And if you win this battle, in the future, when they think to come up against you, trying to do that stupid trick on you again, they're going to think 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, because they remember what happened last time. They're going to remember what happened this time if you choose to hold out and make sure you win. It's either you're going to give me what I asked for, or I'm not giving you what I have, period. It's either you're going to meet my terms and conditions, or we're not going to be together, period. You're not going to come into my life and minimize me. This is the season where we all stand up in our own power and create the life that we desire, that we feel we deserve. What we put into life is what we're going to get out. Okay? So have the kind of day that you deserve. Anyway, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. These people are trying to steal from you, so you have to hold on. Mental health. So it looks like these people are willing to go quite hard to prove that they're more powerful than you, and to prove that you won't give them what they want without getting what the fuck you want. This person or people feel like they're gods. They think that I think they have the power. Interesting. So God is telling you exactly how this scenario is gonna go, okay? All right. So now we got healing and school or education. And we also have grandmother. I am that bitch, okay? So, like I said, once you win, you hold out, you will have schooled them on how the fuck to treat you. And they gonna know you are that divine feminine energy. I get what the fuck I want. Whether you're male or female, this is the energy of I get what the fuck I want, because I put in the work to get it. And I shall have it. And I don't give a fuck what you try. Because this is self-mastery. The grandmother represents the divine feminine. Rich woman, powerful woman, grandmother. Whether you're a man or a woman, It's the receptive energy. And all you have to do is receive. There's nothing that you need to do in this except tell them what your terms and conditions are. And receive that by not doing anything else until they deliver. You are the divine, you are in your divine receptive energy. It's mine. That's what you're schooling them, and they shall never forget it. But you got to set the standard this one time. Because when you always cave, they're going to always think that they can make you cave. And if you cave once, you cave twice, if they come back the third time and you found your strength, they're going to push even harder because they're not going to believe that you found your strength for real. So the best thing to do is nip these things in the bud from the first jump. Let them know who you are. I am not the one you can come play with. I have what you need. I have needs too. So if I don't get what I need, you're not going to get what you need from me. Period. There's no need to continue this discussion. That's it. That's it. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Sabotage, obstruct. They're trying to obstruct your divine receptive energy. They want you to always be a beggar. They want you to always be the one in lack. Because they think they're smarter than you. They think they're more powerful than you. They think they're more cold and evil and vicious than you. But God, though, don't try and do this on your own. If you link up with God, God will know who to link up with on the outside of you. You gonna got protection that they don't even know where the fuck is coming from. I'm telling you from experience. You don't need to know how God is doing it. Just know that God gonna do it. All God needs you to do is stand your ground. God will take care of the rest outside you. You're not alone. You cannot do this alone. Because these people warmongering, that's serious. So they're willing to do things to you. Like they've been doing things to me. So whoever your enemies are, they are powerful and they're willing to do some crazy shit. They're willing to do some evil shit. They're willing to do some criminal shit. So you have to be willing to solicit that type of protection for yourself, or else you're going to lose. And the gifts that God gave you to make you great, you're going to always be a pauper because you refuse to stand up for yourself, or you refuse to stand up properly, aka inviting God into the situation. You can't do it alone. God will send you who you need. God will send you what you need when you need it. If it don't come, you don't need it. If they don't come, you don't need them. As long as you invite God into the situation. I'm talking from experience. God don't play. You are the divine receptor. It's your gift. God gave it to you so that you can build yourself a luxurious life. So that you can use it to help who you need to help. Why you just gonna allow people to come in and fucking roll over you like a fucking steam engine without praying for some miracle? And the miracle card came up in the beginning. Do you remember? Have the kind of day that you deserve. What you put into life is what you're going to get out. You want to be a coward? Expect the coward's pay. You want to look to yourself as your savior? Then expect only what you can do for yourself. You want to invite God into the situation? Then expect a God-sized blessing. So healing is holding out, making sure that you win this battle. Show them exactly what is up the first time. I'm feeling one more, and then that's it for this reading. That's your message. Those of you who are harnessing Virgo energy, you are the professional here. You are the one with the gift. You are the right person for the job. You are the best of the best. They need you. See your value, know your value, and stand up for your value at all cost. At all cost. Because whatever you're afraid of is what they're going to use to subdue you. Whatever you're afraid of is what they're going to use to overpower you. Be fearful of nothing. Be fearful of no one. Especially other people's opinions. Why I say that? Because those of you who know my story, you know that I have a daughter in the middle of all this madness that's been going on in my life. But as far as I am concerned, I am standing up for my right against bullies. People who think they can steal my destiny. I'm holding out for my destiny. And people would say, it's irresponsible of me to have a child and be doing all these things because I'm putting both of us in danger. Yo, my response to that is, but God though. But God though. Because even in a regular life where you're not being hunted by the government, you send your children out, anything can happen to them at any time. So what's so different about the life that I have chosen? I am a revolutionary. I was built this way. Somebody's got to do it. Yes, I have a child. It doesn't mean that I want them to hurt my child, but I am putting my life at risk. And I will put my life at risk to take care of my child against all these enemies, all these attacks. We are in this together. And I'm saying this to say these people might try to threaten your child to get you to fold. These people are warmongers and fearmongers. They will use anything. You still have to stand your ground. If they threaten your child, you have to stand your ground. If they threaten your life, you have to stand your ground. Because whatever you buckle to, it determines the end result of this situation. Don't let people watch your life and decide that they want to judge it. And you allow what they think of you to determine how you choose to live your life. The decisions that you make, whatever decisions you make, you have to live with them. Whatever you're afraid of is exactly what they're going to get you with. That's exactly what they're going to use to subdue you. That's exactly what they're going to use to make you fold. Be fearful of nothing and no one. Don't be afraid of homelessness. Don't be afraid of poverty. Don't be afraid to not have a passport. Don't be afraid to have a gun to your head. Don't be afraid of them putting a gun to your child's head as long as you've invited God into the situation, because there's no gun that can prosper over God's commands. There's no nuclear missile that can prosper over God's decision. Y'all need to use God in the way that God is intended to be fucking used and recognized. Y'all have power and you refuse to use it. Because you think that God is so angry at you for all whatever bad things you've done in the past. God said, fuck all that. You are my child. God didn't come here for those who got their life together. God is here for those who are still living in sin, those who are still confused, those who are trapped in the negativity of their past. God still loves you, just like God loved me. The only reason why I would have favor over you is because I have a cleaner record than you. God is a just God. I don't do a lot of bad things, so my karmic record is quite spotless. But it don't mean that God actually loved me more than God loved you. It's just my favor, according to karma, it look different to yours. It's just like you have police in the real world. I don't commit a lot of crime. Let's say you're a person who commit a lot of crime. Your rap sheet is fucking like a Christmas tree, fucking lit up like a Christmas tree. Mine is like 4 or 5 sentences. Yours is like 20, 30 sentences. But the difference with God and the police in this real world is God is not going to love me more than God love you. The police might favor me more than they favor you. Well, if they're not corrupt police. But God ain't like that. It is God's pleasure to play a role in the lives of those who don't believe in God. I want you to believe. But you have to ask. You have to have faith as much as a mustard seed. God don't want to intervene. God already gave you the gift of life. What you choose to do with it is your business. But God is saying, yo, I'm here if you want me to help you. Don't be afraid of me. Because if I wanted you dead or done, you would have been dead or done already for the things that you already did. The fact that you're still here should show you something. Because it's not that I can't fucking kill you. I could take you out if I want to. But God is not like us. God is not like human beings. God is so merciful and so patient. So forgiving, bruv. If we were God, we would have never been that patient and forgiving and merciful. And people behave bad, especially to other people, would have whipped them quick time. God whip us, yes, but God whip us in such a way that it changes us. That's what God is after. It's a changed heart, a changed mind. There's no need to fear God if you're ready to change your life. As soon as you're ready to accept God, God is ready to accept. God being ready to accept you. God is just waiting on your ass. If you don't want to change, then that's fine. But the wages of sin is death. The gift of God is life. Everything has been written. All the rules are already there. The people who were following around Emmanuel, aka Jesus, they were not fucking saints. Nobody is a saint in this fucking world. God said, for all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. All of us have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God, bro. None of us are worthy to live. But God is merciful, and that's why we're still here. At age 4, I gave this girl poison to eat. Well, I thought it was a poison. It wasn't a real poison. They were telling me it's a poison berry, and I still asked her to eat it. With a piece of me knowing that what poison mean. So even I have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. But that's not the version of me that I want to be. I'm not happy with myself for doing that. But the good thing about me doing that is so that I could come here and testify and show y'all I'm not fucking perfect. And look at my life. Look at the blessings on my life. God forgave me. I had to forgive me. I had to ask for God's forgiveness. And I had to ask, I didn't talk to the person straight up to her face, but I said it out loud in public. I admitted it. Because that's not who I want to be. I'm not proud of myself. And that's when I was 4 years old. But it matters. It matters to me. So God is here for people who have hearts like mine. You want to be a better person. You're not okay with being a monster. You're not okay with hurting other people. Those are the kind of lives and minds that God is here to save. So if you know that that's how you're thinking, it doesn't matter what you've done in your past. When you're ready to accept your God, God is ready. God has already been waiting on you. God is just waiting on you. So if you think that you have to go through this alone because you've already violated so many of God's laws and you're afraid of how God is going to deal with you, you don't know God. God is not like that. Think of the best parent that you know. Think of the nicest person that you know. Think of the most understanding person that you know. They're nothing compared to God. God's level of niceness, understanding, mercy, forgiveness. These people that you hold in such high regard, probably quietly and secretly. God's goodness far outweighs theirs. And we are God's children. God didn't make us for us to suffer. We make ourselves suffer by the choices that we make. God's intention for us is for us to enjoy life. Be happy and healthy. Just that we have to work for it. God didn't make it easy because then that would be so boring. God give us the challenge to create it. But God said, you don't have to do it alone. I'm here to help you. But you have to invite me. You have to let the tutor or the headmaster know, yo, I don't understand this one. Can I have some help, please? Life is a school. God know we gonna fuck up from time to time. It's not that serious. It's serious when we fuck up and we keep fucking up and we know we fucking up and we gonna fuck up anyway, then life gonna fuck us up. Because our fuck up is somebody else's fuck up and you can't be fucking up other people's things when they're trying to get their shit together. It's not fair. That's how karma works. But you're allowed to be a fuck up if you want to. Just be willing to pay the consequences of being a fuck up. It's not that serious. You want to do the crime, just do the time and get the shit over and done with. Move on to the next. You can change your life whenever you feel like. You could change from bad to good. You could change from good to bad. It's up to you. It's not that serious. But just be willing to pay the price. But that don't mean God don't love you. That don't mean God ain't gonna help you. If you were watching the karma readings from like a couple months ago, I think it was about 2 months ago or something like that. I was doing the Sagittarius one, and Sagittarius female. I was doing that one, and in that story, the Sagittarius female got some shady dealings going on. And with some people, and these people decided they're going to betray the Sagittarius female in these shady dealings. And you know what God did? God punished those people. God, if God hasn't punished them already, they are liable for getting punished for fucking up in this shady dealing. God is like, where's the honor? They said there's no honor among thieves, but God ain't on that stupid shit. You gonna have some honor or you gonna fucking pay for your dishonor. So I'm saying all that to say, God ain't looking for us to be perfect. God ain't looking for us to be perfect. God is the creator of good and evil. It's not that serious. Whatever experience you want to experience on earth, you're allowed to. That's called the gift of life. Some people love the darkness. Other people love the light. You should be able to study whatever subjects you want to study. I choose to study the light. And I'm saying all this because I'm talking to the people who feel like just because you've done some stupid dark shit in your life that you can't come to God now and ask God for help. Don't listen to the people that tell you you can't. Don't listen to the people who would laugh at you. God is not built like those people at all. It don't matter what you have done, as soon as you are ready to ask God for help, God being ready to help you. God's just waiting on you. God's just waiting on us. God don't hold grudges and animosity because the law is already written. You act up, you're going to get fucked up. If you're willing to take the fuck up, then go act up. Enjoy the experience and hopefully you come back and tell us about it. Write it in a book, put it in a movie, something. It don't make no sense to go through all that hardship with all that negative energy and just let it die like that. Tell us what happened. Thank God for the rule breakers. We get to see the other side without going on the other side. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see life. Okay? Thank God for the rule breakers. Okay? You teach us what not to be. Thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you for your courage. Shit. Represent for your side. God still love you. It don't matter. Life is an experience. That's it. Life is just an experience. I love good shit. So I stay away from bad people. Because that's what I want to experience. I want to experience some nice stuff. But people keep bringing bad stuff to me. So now I know a lot about bad stuff that I never intended to know. And if I had the power to go after the things that I want to know about when it comes to life, I would have never gone after them things. But God decided, you going to know about these things. I need you to know about these things. Because what you're about to do in the future, it would help you a lot if you know about these things. So God allowed them to throw these stupid shit on top of me. And now I know a lot about shit I never intended to study. Get your last message. But yeah, you are the star in this situation. You got talents and gifts that people want to benefit from. And if you want what you deserve for your gifts and your talents, your intellectual property, you're going to have to stand your ground. And it's going to take some time. But God said, wait. But happily wait. Ooh. Okay. So this is your last message. We got Secret Admirer. All is fear in war. Yes. All is not fear in love. Because if I love you, you should love me back. Because loving is not warring. I know people like to say all is fear in love and war. That's a lie. All is fear in war. All is not fear in love. All should be fear in love. You can't repay war for my love. That's not right. But if you war with me, I can war with you. Secret admirer. So somebody, that's what I'm saying. These people know these people know you are it. They secretly admire you, but they don't want you to know because they think they could get what you got without giving you what you need or deserve for it. Hold strong. Yeah. Secret admirer. All is fair in war. You want to be a bitch to me? I don't care how much you like me. I'm going to be a bitch to you because I have needs too. Period. Let's see what's coming behind this all is fair in war. Meditation, thoughtfulness, silent commune. That is your war stance. Just be quiet. Just be still. State your fucking facts and go about your business because they're going to say no. When they say no, say, all right, no problem. And go live your life. Don't even think about them. Don't even think about it because they need you. You got the power in this situation. And God is waiting to help you to really secure that power. No matter what you've done in the past. So fuck your past. God knows your fucking heart is dark. God know that you love that dark shit. God know that you love whatever the fuck stupid shit you love. God and you will deal with that. But that don't mean that God ain't willing to help you to win this battle. If you are a dark person, I'm talking so that everybody know, because people of the light, we're not going to be afraid to go to God and ask for help. But people of the dark, y'all will be scared because y'all think that God want to fuck y'all up. But if God wanted to fuck you up, you would have been fucked up. God want you to learn. More than anything else, God want you to learn. Not just know that I gave you these rules, but if you do what I asked you not to do, the science will show you why I asked you not to do it. Psychological science, biological science, chemical science, spiritual science, all the sciences. Science, the law is already written. God don't need to argue about you with your bad ways. God already know you have some bad ways. It don't mean that God don't love you. God still love you. God still gonna help you. Because you're in the right in this situation. It's your right to receive the blessings that you are due for the gifts that God gave you, the talents that God gave you, the intelligence that God gave you. God gave it to you so you can benefit. That's God's gift to you, as well as the breath of life and all these other things. That's an extra cherry on top of the cake. Don't let nobody thief that shit from you. Fuck them. You could keep your money, I go keep my honey and move on with my dignity. Okay? And that brings us to the end of this reading. So thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, my darlings. There's more decks here, and we're going to see what sign need to come next. But yeah, these people admire you, but they don't want you. They're like enemies of your progress. That is just so rude. It's like, why are you warring with me? You know, you're asking yourself, well, don't spend too much time wondering. Huh. You got nationwide coming next. And present yourself well. Okay. Yeah, so, okay. So, good news. Put your terms and conditions out there. When they tell you no, walk away. Because the thing is, you don't need to focus on them because you are needed nationwide. You got what the people need. So just present yourself well and walk into your victory. Walk into your miracle. Kira, the way nature intended. Go and express your gifts where you are appreciated. Okay? And more doors are going to open up for you. You need to get yourself out there. It's like advertising yourself. So instead of just having one customer who don't want to treat you right, you open up yourself to a bigger market. You be all right. Fuck them. Yeah. Get another job, do something else. Fuck them. Yeah, because they tried to obstruct you, they tried to sabotage you. Fuck them. Go about your business. Let me see. I was saying, look at the next one coming up. Because we got sex therapy exchange, or good exchange, good interaction. You see, there are people out there who will appreciate you, who will give you what you deserve for your gifts, your talents, your time, your presence. You understand what I'm saying? Better is out there for you, whether you're male or female. Yeah. Learn that. So a door close, God open up several. We got healing and give. So don't be hesitant to express your gifts or your intellect like for free. Okay? So don't give these people who want what they want from you, what they want from you. Don't give it to them. But you can take your genius and probably make up a YouTube channel or something like that. Okay? Make up a YouTube channel and do the shit for free. Your way. And it will open up you to an even bigger market. Okay? You will get what's for you when the time is right. Patience. Okay? Because they know you are the best of the best, but they don't want you to believe that you are. Fucking people. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, my darlings. Until next time, we'll see who else need to get their message next. Go back, please, and listen to what I was saying about the tarot readings, navigating tarot readings, because this go for all of your favorite tarot readers. Okay? This go for all of your favorite tarot readers.